Isn't too heavy. Oh, no, it's not too bad. All right, first window is out. Okay, this one I want to keep. I think. Maybe. If I can seal that back up. It's a nice plain window. No openings. Probably need to address that. This window gasket. But let's see. Alright, there it is. All the windows are out. Probably going to end up keeping this one for right here, maybe. We'll set that aside. The rest of this will just be go into a scrap pile, recycle pile. We'll yank that out next. Went through and pulled out every single screw I could find out of the roof. Arm feels like it's going to fall off, but they're all out. Oh, there's one. I'll grab that out too. Saving the screws. We'll start pulling the panels. Got a little strip here. But it's starting to rain, and I'm gonna get this tarp put up here real quick. I'm surprised this is not leaking yet. Sealed up good, but the wood did not do well. There's too many gaps in the roof. You gotta let moisture get in there and get trapped. It does feel a little wet in there. Not too bad. I just like got these big old air gaps for the adhesive separated. Anyway, let's get these pulled off these solar mounts so I don't tear up my tarp. They sure held up. I didn't have any doubt with using this adhesive, this quad. I didn't have any doubt using this quad that it would stay stuck until I needed it to come off. Yeah, and that's 4 mounts per panel, so I had no doubt that those weren't going anywhere. It's even the wood rotted, it's just no issues using the adhesive. Okay, mounts removed and ready to get cleaned up and made ready for the next roof. And weld those right to it. Alright, you got the patches all bundled up. This tarp is way bigger than I thought it was. I think it's bigger than it says it is. It says it's 30 feet by 50 feet, but looks more like 33 feet by 50 feet. And it unrolled. I thought it was going to unroll lengthwise, but apparently that was widthwise, because holy moly, look at all this slack on each side. But that's fine. I'll just need to keep the rain out of the windows. And throw some bungees across the front because the wind will grab that like a big old parachute. Patch's new blanket. Okay, let's wait for these friggin' clouds to go away. Alright, snug as a bug. Tarp is definitely doing its job. It's actually kind of warm in here. Oh, crazy. This has, actually has some steel in it. Huh. There's a little strip of metal there. Interesting. Another random sheet of thin piece of steel there. What is going on up here? Comes out nice. crumbly stuff is coming up from. Looks like some ancient piece of foam up here. Be happy to finally get that out. It's all metal. Cardboard glove box for crying out loud. Trying to put that back in. Find something better or make something. Clamps together since it's the right sheet tool. Looks like this is actually bolted to the wall. A couple nuts, a couple half-inchers. Probably screwed in on this side somewhere. Yeah, let's get a couple of nuts on the bottom here, so let's get those removed. Okay. Actually, it looks like those nuts go to framework underneath here, so this just pops off. One more nut. Yep. Nuts in here. One more there. Where is it? Right there. Oh. So. Last one just has some random wire lug on it for some reason. Actually, there's a zip tie through it. I guess they're using that to hold something up. Hey, look at that. I like that a whole lot better. It'll be noisier. But I'm not putting that back in. I'll keep it though, just in case I want to use that to remake a new piece. But to keep things simple, I like the idea of just keeping it like that. Bent. It's not even attached. ignition key has a couple notches in this ring here, so I think it's... I have a feeling this ring unscrews. I don't know, it's taking a long time to come off. That might be something else. Something else I need to do. I got a feeling there's a nut on the back of that, because it did get loose. But it seems like it just keeps spinning, so I can't really see in there. Though there is a slot. So maybe I gotta get flat in there to do something. Same thing with this. I want to, not reusing it, but I do want to save as much of it so I can make an outline to make a new one if I want. But I think I'm just going to do everything custom. Okay, internet says there's a little thing on here to push. Oop. A little spring-loaded pin here. Oh, there it goes. Huh. Cool. I want to save these switches. I won't reuse them, but I do think they're cool. Cool old GM stuff. And last, we got these gauges back here. Got a 1/4 inch nut on those. Got a little bracket to remove the connections. I don't think I'll be reusing this vacuum gauge thing, although it's kind of cool. Watch it while you're driving, and I assume they did some kind of equation to figure out where that green bar should be, so while you're taking long cruises you can kind of keep an eye on how hard you're pushing on the gas pedal. Doesn't really tell you much except, you know, man, the vacuum. It's not really actually reading air fuel mixture, so that's a cool tool. But we'll see, we'll put that into the vintage pile for salvage, for storage, to resell or to reuse later on. It's not really necessary. The less things we put back in here, the better. Now the battery voltage checker is nice as well. I might reuse that, but okay. And with that, I'm gonna take that out. All right, get those put back together. Save those for later. Oh, got the dome lights too. Okay, looks like we got some nuts up under here as well, just like the other side. This nut is completely loose. Little metal piece. Keep the nut together. Even though I won't be putting this back on, since everything's steel, I'm just gonna work with that. Steel is better, lasts longer. I will miss these cool lights though, that's for sure. That's alright. Enjoyed them. Maybe we'll do something similar, but these things are, the lenses are no good in them. Crumbling apart. Deers. Some deers over there. You guys see that? Crazy deers, just nibbling away over there. I always try to be more quiet when the deer are around, but they don't seem to give a crap. So I don't have to cut things. Just unplug, unplug, unplug. One nut. Neighbors up bringing hay to the cows. Lovely day today. One day of sunshine this week. I don't really get tired of the rain lately. Alright, ground's removed. And now that this is off, I can take a look inside here and see if my memory serves me correctly. I think there's a way to adjust these. I think that's what that is. If I could adjust these, then that would be freaking awesome, because they are way off. Guess I could always add a little trim, adjustable resistor on there and kind of bring those down a little bit, or just find the right value of resistor and just throw it in there in line. This right. Okay, oil and transmission temperatures. Go ahead and take this out. Oh yeah, I kind of just have this out anyway. Okay, so ready. Ooh, switches. Got nuts all along the bottom of this dash here. On the bottom, a bunch on the top. See if About 6 right down there. Okay, that bottom bar actually might not be attached to anything except it might have just been reinforcement. Oh well, it's good to have extra steel anyway. Also, keep this set aside if we ever need to remake a dash. I got those for a template. Oh, looks like I did miss a piece. I like the steel. Why don't we just go with that? This is old junk. Got some screws up and around here, so even these could come off and open up more if I need to get in there. But I think we'll just make some simple panels to bolt. I need to put that gauge cluster back in, of course. So I'll need to I'll get a piece of steel and I'll trace out this part. That'll be the new gauge cluster. That'll need to be remounted. Yeah, this is just like a reinforcement. Yeah, I think that's nice. I like that. Gives me room to work. I'd also like to see how it comes out. If I could make this all one piece that just comes out with a few screws, I would love that. All one piece for like the structure, and then we'll have multiple pieces for like gauges. Then I can open them up and access the back sides of them if I need to add another gauge or work on electrical. Yeah, all right. I think that's about, oh yeah, this does need to come out anyway, because the whole point of getting this off so I can get to the wood behind here. 2 bolts on that side, 2 bolts on that side. Screws up top. But I will come in here first with a shop vac and clean up this mess. Do a little cleanup. We'll save the next part for next video and get this one made so you guys have something to watch. Coming along. Start ripping these walls off here soon enough, but we got rain coming tomorrow, so I'll put that tarp back up here in a minute. I don't think it will be too hard though. Just need to separate the foam and the wood from the steel, which is glued on. If anybody knows what kind of adhesive they probably use, let me know in the comments below. Because I think I'll do probably the same thing when I replace the wood paneling on the interior. Just give me some, I don't know, I guess I could use that construction adhesive. I wouldn't mind something a little thinner though. The construction adhesive is a foam and it has a tendency to resist compression, so kind of makes things stick out sometimes. So I wouldn't mind having a spray adhesive. Let me know what you guys think would be a good option for that. Steel on the outside, won't need no adhesive there. Gonna be wood once again on the inside though. All right, little cleanup. Stay tuned for the next video. We got a lot coming up. I think we got at least one more teardown video. All right, that fits a whole lot better. Put on there the right way.